Silence of the Lambs was directed by Jonathan Demme and most notably stars Jodie Foster, Anthony Hopkins, and Anthony Heald. It was released on February 14th of 1991, and it has a runtime of 1 hour and 58 minutes. Jodie Foster plays Clarice Sterling, a detective who is still in training but is asked by Jack Crawford if she can get Hannibal Lecter on a case of a serial killer who skins all his victims and has killed 5 women in the film. And Jodie Foster owns her performance in this film. She really does feel like a detective who is still in training, so she's nervous as she's having to confront these crazy serial killers. Now, there was one moment where I think her acting particularly suffered, but it was because the sequence that took place in the final act was very unrealistic, so it wasn't necessarily her fault as an actress. While the plot of this film revolved around stopping Buffalo Bill, the main serial killer, he felt like a pretty underwhelming serial killer from both character standpoint and an acting standpoint. Honestly, the best thing about this film was really Hannibal Lecter. He was haunting with every moment of screen time given to him. He always felt like he had power over the detectives, both psychologically and physically. He's such an unpredictable villain, too. You never know what he's going to do next, and it constantly keeps you on edge. On top of that, Anthony Hopkins delivers an incredible performance here. Everything from his eye movement, he tells a whole story with it. And even the way he stands, his posture, everything about his acting performance was incredible here. I loved it. You can tell just from his eye movement and his posture when these detectives have an edge over him and when he's being challenged, which doesn't happen often in this film. But you can also tell when he has the psychological edge over the detectives and when he is in power in the situation. He makes such a well-rounded horror villain in this film.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
This film also has some really good sequences of pure tension and suspense. Like, they spend so much time actually anticipating and talking about Hannibal Lecter before they actually introduce him. And they also introduce aspects of the cinematography, such as the camera work, the lighting, and the POV shots, to set up some genuinely unsettling moments and to scare the audience. It's all really good. My only real negative with this film is honestly the pacing and how they tried to blend the horror and the mystery aspect of it together, and sometimes that didn't really work out, and the pacing did suffer as a result. But honestly, that's my only real negative with the film. Other than that, this is a really well-crafted and suspenseful classic of horror. I'm giving Silence of the Lambs a 9 out of 10. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this review. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next video.